Good morning, students. So today we will see what is internal reconstruction. So here, meaning of reconstruction. First of all, we will see the meaning of reconstruction. The term reconstruction implies the process followed for reorganization of company with respect of its capital structure. Here, reconstruction means it is a reorganization of the company with respect of its capital structure, including the reduction of claims of the both shareholders and creditors of the company. Here, it includes the term reconstruction includes the reduction of claims, that is reducing the claims of both shareholders and creditors. So here we have to repay the amount which is due to the creditors and shareholders. Then reconstruction of company is required when it faces acute financial. Here reconstruction it is not necessary at every time, but it is required when it faces acute financial problems due to overcapitalization or accumulation of operating losses. So due to losses, the company may face the acute financial problems. So that time the reconstruction of capital structure is very, very important. In this unit, we discuss the meaning of internal reconstruction and external reconstruction. Here, first of all, we will see internal reconstruction by alteration of share capital. Means internal reconstruction means here within the company, what is possible that we have to alter. So here we can reconstruct, internal reconstruct by alteration of share capital and reduction of share capital and accounting treatment on the internal reconstruction. Here there are two types of reconstructions. One is external reconstruction, second one internal reconstruction. So here we will see one by one. So first one, external reconstruction. The term external reconstruction means the winding off of existing company. External means it studies the company externally or wholly outside the company. Means here if any there are acute losses, then that time you have to compulsory wind off or close the existing company and registering itself into a new company. So here after rearrangement of the financial position of the company, again the company will come into existence with a new registration. Thus there are two aspects of external reconstruction. One, winding up the existing company. Here the external reconstruction includes first one, winding up the existing company, and other one is rearrangement of company's financial position. So here there are two possibilities for external reconstruction. One is first we have to wind up the existing company and rearrange its financial position. So when the existing company is closed, again it will re-exist. So that time yet again it has to be registered. Second one, you have to rearrange its financial position. Means the financial position will be changed. So it involves writing of debit balance of P&L account, elimination of fictitious assets and any other form of balance sheet. So here the external reconstruction includes the elimination of fictitious assets and the writing of the debit balance of profit and loss. So any losses are there, such losses are to be written off, and elimination of if there are any fictitious assets, such fictitious assets should be eliminated from the balance sheet. So internal reconstruction. So now this chapter is on internal reconstruction. First of all, we will see what is internal reconstruction. It means a recourse undertaken to necessary changes in the capital structure of the company. Here recourse means rearrangement in the capital structure of the company without liquidating the existing company. Here the existing company is not at all closed or liquidated, and without liquidating or without closing the company, here necessary changes in the capital structure of the company is made. In internal reconstruction, neither the existing company is liquidated nor a new company is incorporated. Here no existing company is closed or any new other company is incorporated. It is a scheme in which efforts are made to bail out the company from losses and put it in profitable position. So internal construction means here only we have to strike out the losses, we have to remove the losses and bring the company into a profitable financial position. So it is just a reorganization of its share capital, nor the closing of existing company. The situations which call internal reconstruction of the company here, some of the situations where when the company is going to be a call for internal reconstruction. So first point is when the capital structure of the company is complex and it requires to make it simple. So here, if the capital structure of the company is very complex, means it is very complex, then such capital structure is to be simplified. So then when there is a huge, so if there are huge accumulated losses, such losses should be written off. So if the losses are written off, then the company's financial position will be reorganized in a sound position. So it can be brought into a sound position. So when a part of capital is not represented by the available tangibles, here if the capital is not equal to the tangible assets, so here losses and liabilities are more, so that time the capital structure is to be changed or reorganized. When change is required in the face value of the shares of the company so that become attractive for the future investors, here the face value of the share to be revalued so that the shareholders can come to purchase of the share of the company. Then forms of internal reconstruction. Here there are two important forms or ways of internal reconstruction. First one is alteration of share capital and reduction of share capital. Here reduction in the capital may either involving sacrifice of shareholders, only the involving sacrifice of shareholders and other stakeholders, that is debenture holders and creditors. It never happens that sacrifice is made by the creditors and debenture holders only. So here reduction of share capital means here the shareholders will sacrifice their part of capital to the for the purpose of writing off of the accumulated losses. So here the sacrifice can be made by equity share capital holders, preference shareholders and debenture holders and creditors. It is not that only the debenture holders and the creditors should sacrifice. Here when we take alteration of share capital can be carried out as provision under section 94, 95 and 97 of the Companies Act 1956. Here the articles of association of the company, if the resolution to the effect is passed by the company in general meeting, if articles in the articles of association it is mentioned that the alteration of capital is permitted, then only the capital structure can be altered, and if in the general meeting compulsory the resolution should be passed for the alteration of the capital. The copy of resolution should be filed with the register of the company within 30 days of passing such resolution. Here for alteration of share capital there should be a resolution in the general meeting and it should be filed with the register of the company within 30 days after passing such a resolution. After passing such a resolution within 30 days, the resolution should be in the register of the company. Here it is the alteration of share capital. So in the memorandum of association, the capital clause of a company, it contains the capital clause of the company, means the memorandum of association will tell about the capital clause of the company under section 94 of the Companies Act. Here the company which is limited by share can alter its capital clause if it is permitted by articles of association and if the resolution was passed in the general meeting. So here alteration of share capital means it is to be the share capital should be altered. So share capital will be rearranged or reorganized according to memorandum and articles of association. Then reduction means it is the sacrifice of the shareholders. So like this, there are two important ways to alter the company's share capital. Here in this session, we have studied that what are the types of reconstruction. So here first one is internal and external reconstruction. External means it tells about the company as whole. Externally means the winding or closing of the company. The internal reconstruction means it is just the alteration of share capital or the reduction of share capital, and it does not tell about the closure of the existing company. So thank you.